Hey guys, it's Drea. I'm having a great day so far and I'm so excited to bring you this video. So I've just been scrolling through Instagram like a fiend lately, just searching for the new holiday releases, for all the new makeup launches. I've been Googling stuff. I've just been on my phone way more than I should be, and so many things are so super exciting. So today's video, as you can see by the title, is my personal holiday 2017 wish list. Now, obviously we're still in September. It is quite a few months away. I know people start getting annoyed at hearing about Christmas stuff in October, but this is what this is. I mean, I did not make this industry that releases hot buys in September, but we do have to talk about them because, I mean, I'm the kind of person who, I don't want to like give in to hype, but some things, like some certain things, will sell out and then I'll be like kicking myself. So we got to talk about them in September, even though we may not want to. Let's just quickly also mention my new background. Let me know if you like it. I really like it. I don't know. I think it's really, really cool, but let me know if you think it's cheesy or not. I'm having a great hair day too. Let's not lie. I'm really loving my hair today. Okay, you guys don't care about that. Let's just talk about Sephora new releases, MAC new releases, all that kind of stuff. And at the end of the video, I do want to bring you kind of like a little mini haul from Sephora's event that they had last week. They did a little private event for VIB Rouge. You know what? Event, okay? Like they want you to buy their stuff, okay? But it was like a closed door thing and we got to see a few holiday releases, you know, before they actually launch, but they're really not, it wasn't a ton, okay? But I will show you what I bought that day. Spoiler, I only bought one holiday thing and then a bunch of other stuff. But I'll leave the haul for the very end of the video, so let's just hop into it. So I've got my wish list going on my phone. Like I said, these are only things that I have personally seen on Instagram and that kind of thing. I have no inside track on anything. I'm sure there will be way more holiday releases coming, more stuff launching, stuff that doesn't even get hyped, that just drops all at once. But these are the things that I have seen that I am very, very interested in. A couple of them I have already, well, one of them I've already purchased, and another one is like a for sure I'm getting that. Like, nobody's holding me back. So let's just talk about them. I will scooch over right here. That way I can put over here pictures of everything we talk about. Okay, so first of all, the Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette. You guys, I am getting this. There is no way. You would have to like run me over with a truck for me not to get this palette. Like, first of all, one half of it is all like pinks and purples. Hello, do we know me? And the other side is just her gorgeous bright colors, so many different finishes. She did release like a swatch video and you guys, the swatches look so, so gorgeous. I love her formula and I am for sure getting this palette. It's gonna be a big palette. Her holiday releases are always like gigantic packaging. And I don't think this one is any exception, judging from the pictures I've seen. I haven't really seen the total scale of it, but from what I've seen, it's gonna be a big palette. So if that bugs you, I don't know what to tell you, but it doesn't bug me. Another thing I'm absolutely getting, because I ordered it this morning when it launched and I had a reminder set, is the Natasha Denona Lila palette. Now, I can't remember if this is limited edition or permanent. I'll notate it right here. But again, purples and pinks, but I love her formula. I have one of her big palettes already and I really, really, really love it, especially the glitters. Oh, the glitters are to die for. The shimmers, the glitters, the satins are like so good. Actually, the mattes are really good too. By the way, this monster will not be tamed today. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. So let's just all ignore it. If you know me, you know I'm a huge fan of the Stila Magnificent Metal shadows. They are amazing. Those are those liquid glitter shadows, the liquid iridescent shadows. I have like 4 of them already. I love them. I think they are the best thing Stila has come out with in years, and I think they're one of the best revolutionary products that have come out in a long time. Like, there is very little makeup companies can do lately to kind of change the game, and I think Stila totally flipped the game on its head with those shadows. So I have seen some sneak peeks. They are coming out with a bunch of like value sets at Christmas time, and one of them is going to be a bunch of the Magnificent Metals. Now, there is a 3-pack, which I'm going to steer away from that one, and I'm going to go for the Big Daddy, which I'm pretty sure has 7 7 shadows or something like that. I only own one of them, which is good because sometimes when you get a value set, you know, you're like, oh, I already own this, that, and the other, but I only own one out of there. So I'm definitely going to be getting that. And if you're interested in that, but you maybe don't want all of them, there is going to be a 3-pack with some of the best, like, best sellers in it. One of the things that was on display at the event that Sephora hosted was the Laura Mercier highlighter kind of value set. Now, I think she did the same thing last year. It might have been a 3-pack though. I can't remember. Anyway, she put a bunch of highlighters in one palette. And the same thing again this year. There's 4 highlighters in one palette. At the event I went to, there were a bunch of things I was really interested in, but they had no testers for them. Every year I've been kind of tempted to get the highlighter palette that Laura Mercier puts out, but it's a very big price tag. And this year, like, I'm very tempted for this year to be the year I pull the trigger on it, but I'm not gonna just buy it sight unseen without being able to swatch it. So hopefully at some point in time, my Sephora will get their act together and I can swatch it. And there's one thing that I am like, okay, don't really like the color of it, but I love the scent that they're advertising, which, you know, they're gonna get you guys. I bet you each one of you is gonna be gotten by at least one thing this year, whether it be packaging, scent, something. There's gonna be some hook that they get into you and it's just gonna yank on you and you're gonna end up with something you'd be like, why did I buy this? How did they get me? This could be the item for me. It is the Too Faced Gingerbread Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. Sephora has kind of gotten a bunch of different makeup companies to create, or not necessarily create, but repackage one of their colors in special packaging for the holidays. And I think it's gonna be called the Kiss line. I'm not sure about that, but there is gonna be like a bunch of different brands that create a specific color you're only gonna be able to buy from Sephora. And the one from Too Faced is gingerbread. And I love the scent of gingerbread. I love molasses cookies, like, oh, so good. Like, I like gingerbread so much. I love gingerbread candles. But anyway, it's gonna be scented like gingerbread. And I have seen a swatch of it, which I'll put here. And I don't know that that color is gonna look great on me, but if the smell gets me, I might end up getting it. There's a couple things that I am semi-interested in, but I'm just not sure until I'm able to see them in person. One of these things is the whole Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder collaboration lineup. So she did come out with a few products with them last year, and now this year for holiday, there is a huge line, a huge array of products that, again, they have brought out together. The packaging is very sleek, it's very classy, it's very beautiful. That's the funny thing about me I've found over the years is like I can go either way. I can buy stuff with hearts and emojis on it, or I can be like the most like class act, this is what I want kind of, you know, kind of thing. It's like one or the other. And the Victoria Beckham is very like classy lady lineup. And I'm very drawn to the bronzers, I think. Like, I would maybe want to try the bronzers. There's a couple eyeshadow palettes that look interesting, but again, I need to make my way to a counter because online I have not seen any swatches. I have just seen the products, and there are no reviews out yet for a lot of these things. So I really need to make my way to a counter, but I'm very interested. And another lineup that I know I'm gonna buy at least a couple things from, even though I have not swatched anything, but the packaging, the colors just look so beautiful. It's the new NARS holiday line. So every year they collaborate with like an artist or somebody, like a photographer. They always collaborate with somebody who puts their name on the product, and then there's usually some nice designs, some gorgeous colors. And this year it is the NARS and Man Ray collection. And these pictures, you guys, look amazing. Now, I am a huge fan of NARS. I love their products. They are just top-notch quality almost across the board. I've had very few fails from NARS. And this year, like, this lineup looks just luxe and spectacular and beautiful. And they are usually always limited edition colors, but I have bought a few over the years from different collections and I've never been let down. So I am really excited about these. The pictures have got me hyped up. MAC last year did their Nutcracker theme for the holidays, and that stuff was so cute and pretty, and I really, really liked it. I bought a couple things, and this year the pictures I've seen look just spectacular. They look like ice and snowflakes and gorgeousness. The lipstick preview I've seen, just the packaging alone. Listen, you guys, listen. You should buy stuff based on how good the product is, but there is no denying that packaging gets a lot of us. And you know what? It's okay sometimes. if you don't do it all the time and normally you're a great shopper and you see something and you're like, that packaging, I just need it only for the packaging, and you don't do it very often, you're excused. You're excused, you're allowed to do it a couple times, and holiday is usually, I think, the best time to give yourself an excuse. As long as you don't go overboard, as long as you think you are gonna enjoy that product as well, and you're not just like buying stuff just to buy stuff, then I think it's totally okay to give yourself a pass. And for me, I think this MAC packaging is gonna be like, it's gonna be it. If I give myself any passes, it's definitely gonna be with this MAC packaging. At the very beginning of this year, my resolution was to only buy makeup that excites me, and you know, I've done okay with that. For the most part, I think I've stuck to it pretty well. But when I saw that MAC highlighter, I was like, oh, I need you. So whenever I get that reaction, I'm like, okay, that excites me. I need that. It's beautiful. Sephora does really good value sets, especially around the holidays. And sometimes it's tough if you own a lot of their makeup to find stuff that doesn't have doubles that you already own. But one thing that I think looks really, really good is the Give Me Some Bold Lip collection. Now, obviously this is only gonna be for people who don't wear nudes all the time. Yeah, I'm wearing nude today. Anyway, that are able to kind of like rock a bold lip and without like hesitation, and because it's all bold lips. It's not like 5 nudes and 1 bold. The colors in that kind of fit different niches in my collection that maybe I'm lacking a little bit. So I think I probably will go for that, whereas I don't think I'm gonna be getting another one of their nude lip collections because I just have so much already that I wouldn't really need to do that. By the way, I should say this now, I'm not really gonna talk about the stuff I don't intend to get, because I think I am gonna do an anti-haul just based on holiday, just all holiday anti-haul. I'm very nervous though because I've never done one before. So if you guys really want to see it, please let me know in the comments because I might need a little bit of encouragement. I've made a list, but I'm still like, I've never really done an anti-haul. I don't want to bore you guys because a lot of the ones I see are like, they don't really hold up to the Kimberly Clark model of anti-hauling, and I just don't want to be one of those boring ones. So let me know if you really would like to see that from me. And then one thing that has just got me so excited, I only saw this last night. I saw it on a random blog after Googling, and Shu Uemura is coming up with a Super Mario Bros. Line for Christmas. Like, hello. And it's not just like this year's Mario, it is the OG Super Mario Bros. Like, you'll see the pictures. This stuff, it's got me right here. Like, that was my first video game system. That was my first video game. You couldn't pause that, by the way. Kids who watch me, you youngins, you could not pause and save your game. If you were gonna beat that game, you had to sit there from start to finish and beat it. And I can remember the day my dad actually beat it first and we were all like there cheering him on. Anyway, this lineup with Mario, it's just got me like super excited. I have really never tried any Shu Uemura products other than skincare, so this would be a first for me to kind of try their makeup out and see what it's like. But again, for the packaging, I can't deny this. So that is it for everything on my current wish list. Like I said, I'm sure there will be new news in makeup and there's going to be new launches that, you know, none of us know about yet. So obviously this list is subject to change, but that's what it is for now. Please let me know if you guys know of any other things that are like amazing that are coming out. Let me know what you know about. Like, let's share some gossip. But for now, let's talk about the event that I went to, and I'll do my little mini haul. They did send an invite. I was like, okay, well, you know, it's at 8:30 in the morning on on a Saturday. So do I really want to get up? And actually the thing that really got me was the gift that they were giving out. And it's not just a gift, it's a gift with purchase. You have to spend 50 bucks, but I mean, it's me we're talking about. Of course I'm gonna buy something when I go. So the bag got me. Like, look at this. Oh, this, normally I don't get excited over makeup bags. Like, honestly, I usually put them in my giveaways, but this one, there's something about this that just has my heart. Like, look at the lips and like, oh, it's so cute. And it's a nice size. I could actually see myself like taking this out. I wish it didn't have the word Sephora. Like, if it didn't, that would be just the best. But anyway, I love this. I think it's so cute. So inside, it's just a few little samples, nothing like super spectacular. There was an Algenist little skincare thing. What is this? Drunk Elephant skincare thing. There's a Pharmacy skin salve. I don't know. I like getting skincare samples though. Amore Pacific. There's actually a ton of skincare in here. And what else is there? oh, a little mini Better Than Sex mascara. And then I'm actually excited about this. This is a Fenty Beauty sample card. So it's got the primer and then 4 different foundation shades. And actually, before I knew I was getting this, I did ask for a sample of the primer. I didn't get a sample of the foundation, but I have this to try, so I am gonna try this out. I'm not gonna review it unless it's like mind-blowing. If it's mind-blowing, then I'll buy it and you guys will know. But I will let you guys know on Snapchat. So if you're not following me on Snapchat, that is where I kind of like give you a little bit of a inside track on things I'm trying sometimes. So I will definitely let you Snapchatters know if I like this and my thoughts on it when I use it. So the only actual holiday like pre-release that I purchased was this. This is from Urban Decay. It's called the Little Vices, and it's got 5 different shades in mini form of their Vice lipstick. And I don't own any of these shades. We've got Violate, 1993, Double Cross, Love Drunk, and Mad. And I thought it was like a really good way to kind of try them out. So you pull it out of the little thing and it actually comes in this little, I think I'll actually save this. I think this would be a good way to actually store these, actually keep it. Why am I saying actually so much? From your left, that is your left, right? We've got Love Drunk, then we've got Mad, then Double Cross, then Violate, and then 1993. That Love Drunk red, oh my gosh, it's really super smooth and I love that shade of red. I really like this kind of range. You got 2 nice everydays, you got like 3 nice fall shades. So they're all cream. One of them is a metal, but like none of them are super matte. I like the whole variety. I bought the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. I did get a sample of this a couple weeks ago, and that sample lasted me about 4 uses, and I really like this a lot. Obviously, that's why I bought it. It's definitely mattifying slightly, so if you have very dry skin, I don't know, you might want to stay away, but if you are oily, it'll probably be really great for you. It goes on very liquidy, which at first I was like, how is this gonna blur my pores? But once you actually like work it into the skin, it leaves the softest, smoothest finish. So big fan of that, that's why I bought it. And then I bought a Sephora eye mask just because it was like by the till. And that one is Avocado, which I have never tried before. And I also purchased another one of the Anastasia matte lipsticks. This one is in the shade Stargazer, which I mentioned before in a previous video. All the kind of nudes or everyday shades are a little too brown for me, but there were a couple very bright shades that I really like. So I already got one of the purples, and then this one, Stargazer, is like a bright pink. So I don't know, I just thought this is so different from a lot of things I have, and it's so pretty. Not a fall color, but who cares? I got 2 100-point perks. One of them is the Moroccan Oil Treatment. My ends have been super dry, damaged, and split ends lately, and I thought I would try that. And then the Bite Lip Pencil, which I thought was a great 100-point perk, because how often do you use up a lip pencil? So, you know, even though it's a mini, it's gonna last you forever. And this is in 034 is the number of it, and it's just a really great everyday, it's like a deep everyday shade, you know, but I thought that'd be perfect for fall. And then the very last thing I bought is this. This is from Lancome. It's one of their new highlighters. They came out with 5 different highlighters. Nobody's talking about them yet. I don't know why. Probably because they didn't send out PR to 1 million people. That sounds a little bit catty, but you know what? It's kind of the truth. I was able to swatch these, and they're really pretty. The Dual Finish highlighter. I don't know why it's called Dual Finish. I think it has something to do with the fact that you might be able to use it wet. I don't know. I need to look into it more. This is in the shade 05 Sparkling Peach. It's really gorgeous packaging, very sleek. It's got a huge mirror, and that's what that looks like. It's definitely an interesting texture. Like, it's kind of thick feeling. By the way, this is the highlight I'm wearing today, so you can see it on me. But like I said, this is an 05 Peach, very intense. And what I did today was I applied it with a brush, and I wasn't in love. Like, it wasn't intense. It was very subtle, and then I just took my finger, actually dipped it in and just lightly touched it right on the highest point, and that's why I'm getting a little bit more intensity, and I really like the way it worked out. So far so good with this. So that is it for my wish list for now, and that's it for my haul. I hope that you guys liked it. I hope it gave you some ideas. Let me know if you have any questions. I will get back to as many of you as I can in the comments down below. yeah, that's it for now, I guess. Subscribe if you're new here. I'd love to see you around in the future. I've got so many great video ideas coming up. You guys, I have a list on my computer that I'm just like ideas out the wazoo. So definitely subscribe to see my future videos. That's what subscribing is for. But yeah, I'm actually thinking possibly about going to 4 videos a week. But I think what I might do is do 3 videos a week, and then in the fall, around like holiday, is maybe like extra bonus videos on Saturday. Let me know what you guys think. Are you sick of seeing my face, or would you like to see it more often? Your feedback is very valuable to me. And give this video a thumbs up if I helped you out at all. But that is it for today. I love you guys. I hope that you're being kind to yourself, loving yourself, and I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Baby, you look happier, you do. I don't know if people want that. Okay. Some days you just feel great, even though it takes you 2 hours to look great. There's gonna be some hook that gets into blah, blah, blah. I'll give you one guess. What is in this cup? It's not alcohol. They're the pure, what is it? Blah, blah. Okay. Can't even say that right. And then one thing that has got me like, I don't want to say shook. I'm not the kind of person that says shook. What else do I want to say about that? So that is 3, 2, 1. No. Excellente. I always know when there's going to be bloopers.